Okay, so you are placing bets on basketball, overs or unders, but you have no idea whether the game is good for overs betting or it is good for unders betting. This is what you are going to do to be able to know whether a basketball match is good for overs betting or unders betting. I have here a 15 set points game lines. It starts from 157.5 and then ends at 171.5. So if you want to predict matches like this, or if you want to predict any other basketball matches like this without even knowing much about the matches, this is what you need to do. Okay, so this is the match that I am talking about, or I selected from the big bookmaker site. So what you need to do to be able to know that a game is good for overs or unders is that the first thing, you put the home team's last 5 matches all together. So from the 72 points here, that is from the first match, to the last match, that is 71 points. You add all the points. So as I am showing you with the semicircle, the red semicircle, I am adding from the top there, that is 72 to 71. So the first point is 72 plus 82, and then 79, and then 83 plus 84 plus 77. And then this match, as you guys can see, it is written AOT. It means after overtime. We want the actual results of the match without overtime. So what you are going to do is that you are going to subtract the points from the regular points. So to be able to make it simple, you just pick one of the points for the teams and subtract the overtime points from it. So let's say the home team, they scored 92. So 92 minus this point, that is 20. It is going to give you 72 points. 72 points. So the actual results of the match was 72, and then it went to overtime. So the calculation, we are continuing. So plus 72 plus 72 plus 64 plus 71. So when you put all the results together, you get 756. And then you divide it by 5. That is the last 5 matches. So you divide it by 5. So 756 divided by 5 is going to give you 151 points. 151 points. So you write the 151 somewhere. You write a 151 somewhere. And then you come to the away team also. You add from the first point of the first match to the last point of the last match. So we are started from 79 to 62 points. Okay. So 79 plus 88 plus 103 plus 83 plus 74, and then 92, 101, 79, 78, and then 62. So when you put all these results together, you are going to get a total of 839. 839. So you divide 839 by 5, that is the last 5 matches, you will get a total of 167 points. 167 points. So you write it somewhere. You write a 167 somewhere. If they are having head-to-head matches, you will do the same thing to the last 5 matches for the head-to-head matches. But with this game, they don't have the head-to-head matches. They don't have any matches between them. So we are going to the second point, or the second thing that you are going to do. We have 151 from the first one, and then 167 from the second one. So the next thing we are going to do here is to find the least score line in any of the last 5 matches. So we are going to find the least score line in this last 5 matches for the home team. You can do your calculation, or if you can look through and then select the matches. So with this, the least score line here is the last match, that is 64 and then 71. 64, 71. So you put 64 and 71 together, you get a total of 135. 135. So you write that one also somewhere. 135, you write it somewhere. And then you come to the away team. You also select this. You also select the least score line from the last 5 matches. So looking through, the least score line here is the last match. Yes, it's the last match. That is 78-62. 78-62. So 78 plus 62 is going to give you 140 points. 140 points. So you write the 140 points also somewhere. So now we have 4 difference points. The first one, we calculated all the results for the home team's last 5 matches and divided by 5. We had 151. We did same for the away team. We had 167. And then we find the least score line from each of the last 5 matches. We had 135 and 140 respectively. So now we have our 4 different points. Now we have 4 different points. What we are going to do here is go back to the betting site, and now we compare the points to the game ranges. So our points that we will obtain is 167, 151, 135, and then 140. So if we arrange it from the highest, it is 167, 151, 140 to 135. 135. So let's say we want to bet for overs here. We are picking our first 3 points. So from 135 to 157. They are all not found in the selections. So when you look through, we don't have 135, we don't have 140, and we don't even have 151. The only one that we have here is 167, which is at at odds of 2.15. So it is very, very risky. It is very, very risky. So what we are going to do now is to consider unders. Because we don't have all our 3 points in it. And then the last point, that's 177, is on or is at very high risk. So we are then going to consider unders, okay? Because we don't even have 171.5 in the matches. So now we will be able to pick unders, that is under 171.5. Under 171.5. Because from the 167.5 coming here, we don't have all the selection in it. So we will be able to to select unders. As a good option for this game. The good option. But if we had found 135 to 151 at a very good odds, then we will consider overs. But we don't have all the 3 selections in here. So it means that if you pick overs, the game is at very, very risk, or the option is at very, very risky. So we go for under 171.5. Under 171.5. So these points will guide you through to be able to pick your selection. I hope you guys have understood what I am trying to teach you here. I'll bring more options about the basketball. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. And if you don't have account at megapari.com, all you have to do is to use the promo code on the screen. That is quick23, and register account to get a welcome bonus up to 300%. One good thing about this company is that if you lose bet with one selection, they give you up to 30% refund of your money. So create account with Megapari. You can download their app at App Store. But the most important thing is to use the promo code so that they will identify you as one of my followers, and you get up to 300% bonus. So that is that for today. I'll bring more options and selections about this basketball games. Make sure you are subscribing and turning all the notification. See you guys. Bye bye.